The working from home revolution has happened. Offices are more casual than ever. The suit is dead, RIP suits. But many of us still need to look professional from time to time, and a go-ruck or a kunkin just isn't going to cut it. So whether you're casual, business casual, or business formal, these bags are going to help you look smart, stylish, and professional. Just made a bit more room for myself. Hello, I'm Roland from Rushfaster, and at Rushfaster we do guides and walkthroughs bringing you better gear and better ways to carry. Today's video is sponsored by our US store, rushfaster.com. More on that later. So, as alluded to in the intro, looking professional is more subjective than ever. Few could argue that Tim Cook isn't a professional, despite the fact that he sometimes wears a t-shirt and saggy pants. So when I call these bags professional, what I mean is that they are geared towards work activities, and they look clean, simple, and neat. And this provides the appearance of sophistication and trustworthiness. A bag is often an accessory to your clothing and forms a part of your overall appearance and how you are perceived. So if it is your intention to come across as put together, the bags in this video should help you achieve that. I've gone ahead and chosen a bag from what I think could be each category. Things like a briefcase or a travel bag, or a bag for those that ride to work, a sort of more sophisticated bag that's business, and then sort of a less sophisticated bag that's business. Anyway, we're going to go through them all. Let's get stuck in. So first up is the Coat of Bell Apex Liner Pro. This is our briefcase option, but it's also sort of a workstation and also an EDC backpack, so there's quite a bit going on here. So let's have a look at the dimensions. The Apex Liner Pro measures at 40.1 by 26.4 by 8.8 centimeters when it's flat, and then 40.1 by 26.4 by 24.8 centimeters when the front compartment is expanded. It's 7 liters in volume when flat, 12 liters in volume when fully expanded. It weighs 1.1 kilos and has a limited lifetime warranty. So it's made out of X-Pack, which is a water-resistant material. As well as that water-resistant X-Pack, all of the zips are YKK with water-resistant coating, and the zipper pulls are laser cut, so they're very precise. The expandability is also handy, so you can use it in briefcase mode if you want to, but then you can also undo a few clips and expand out this big sort of triangular shape, which gives you much more capacity if you have a bigger load. Now obviously this configuration is going to be slightly awkward to carry in briefcase mode, but fortunately it comes with shoulder straps, and that's great if you leave the house only needing your laptop and a few other bits and pieces, keys, wallet, but then maybe you do a shop on your way home, or you're picking up something from work, you have that capacity, you have that option. The shoulder strap has some padding, so it's comfortable to carry, and the handle's attached together with a little clip. There's quite a bit of space and organisation in the main compartment. You get that wonderful bright orange, which gives you very good visibility, and plenty of options for storing pens, any sort of business papers that you have, as well as all of your EDC essentials. Little hidden quick access pocket at the back there. There's just so much fun that you could have organising this with all of your work things. I just think it's really cool what they've done with it. So the big trick here though is that the laptop compartment of this is actually also a workstation. So it opens right up and you get almost sort of a little bit of a desk. So your laptop goes in here and then you open it up and you sort of work away. Now, what this is going to do, I guess, if you're working on the train or maybe at a cafe, is give you a little bit of privacy. So I think that's a really interesting take, and it doesn't add any bulk to the bag. The bag is still very slim when fully compressed, which I think is cool. The laptop compartment is padded, there's some soft material as well for some protection, and it's gonna hold up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro. I think that this is a nice smart option for a briefcase. It's got a bit of character, but then it's not sort of too loud. I think this will blend in into most offices, and even if you're wearing a suit, I don't think this rugged technical look is gonna clash too much either. So I think this is a winner. Now, if that's not your style, another briefcase worth considering is the Aer Pro Brief. This has only just came out recently and they have sent it to us. I mean, Aer is one of those brands that sort of everybody knows. They have a really great reputation for making excellent stuff at an affordable price, and they've made this Pro briefcase, and I think that it is very nice. It's very slim, but then it has all of those sort of Aer features that you would expect. The materials, the construction, the features, it's all there, and it's not quite as out there as the Coat of Bell briefcase. So I think that this might suit people who are perhaps a little bit more normal, maybe. I don't know. So the Aer Pro Brief measures in at 16.25 by 12 by 3 inches. It's 13 litres in volume. It's made of their 840D Cordura Recore, which is their recycled nylon exterior. You get YKK zippers, Duraflex hardware, soft woven nylon on the inside. It'll fit up to a 16-inch laptop. It's got those water-resistant zips. There's a removable padded shoulder strap, as well as a side pocket for umbrellas, and smaller water bottles would fit as well. And then of course a luggage pass-through. I feel like you know what you're getting with Aer at this point, and if you just want sort of like a nice looking briefcase that has that minimalist sort of Aer look, then this is going to be a really great option. And you could wear this with anything. It's just a blank canvas, really. It's a black briefcase, it's slim, nothing crazy about it. Next up is the Rushfaster EDC Backpack, and I've included this one as sort of the business casual backpack. I think that it's got a nice streamlined look. There's no fussy bits around it. It's professional, but it's not super serious. It could of course be used as just an EDC bag or even a school bag, but I think it has that versatility, and it's got everything that you need to get through a day's work. It's made of Cordura and blue sign material, YKK zips, waterproofing on the zips, metal hardware, high quality construction. It looks great. The shoulder straps and the back panel are really comfortable. It's got a really decent sized quick access pocket at the top, so you can fit your sunglasses as well as your AirPod, your keys and your wallet. And then the main compartment has plenty of organization for your tech and business accessories as well. There's a laptop sleeve which is nicely padded, holds up to a 16-inch laptop, and there's this secondary pocket here. You could use an iPad, maybe some of your work accessories. And there's plenty of space for pouches if you want to put your tech pouch or your lunch, and then another up and out of the way pouch here, which is stretch mesh, so if you've got something sort of valuable or delicate, it can go in there. 22 litres is a really great size. It falls in that sweet spot for everyday carry, and you've got an internal water bottle pocket as well, which is something that not a lot of the other bags have on this list, so that's a big plus. And if you want all of your work accessories to match your backpack, Rushfaster also have the essential tech pouch and the pencil case, and these are going to be great for obviously carrying the tech and the pencils that you need when you're going to work and looking professional as well. And then for the smarter backpack, I'm going to go with the Harbour London Commuter Backpack. This is made from recycled material and then also full grain leather. So this comes in at 43 by 28 by 14 centimeters, or 16.92 by 11.02 by 5.51 inches. It weighs 1.15 kilos and it's 17 litres. This will fit most 16-inch laptops, including the MacBook Pro 16-inch, as well as Surface laptops and the Dell XPS 15-inch. And the fabric feels really good. It feels more like a canvas than it does recycled water bottles, so it's got that natural feel which works really well with the leather. It's got metal zippers, which aren't usually my favorite, but it works well here with the aesthetic. The top flap secures with a magnetic latch, and the laptop compartment has a false bottom. It's handmade as well, so they've gone for excellent materials. The construction is top notch, and I like what they've done with the organization in such a small space. This is 17 litres, which is a good size backpack for the office work. It's going to hold your laptop, your lunch, all of your little EDC bits and pieces, and it's going to look really nice as well. And I think that you could probably, if you were going to wear a backpack with a suit, I think this would look quite nice, given that it's got so much leather and it comes in a range of sort of more muted and mature colors. This is of course an olive green, but it also comes in a black and a mocha, and the mocha is a really nice sort of rich dark brown. I really like that color. This one's great too. This just feels quality all around, and there is quite a bit of organization on the inside, which is really nice. There is only one access point, which is that sort of top flap. That's the only sort of bummer for me about this bag, but otherwise everything else feels really premium. You've got aviation grade aluminium on the buckles, which I think is a really nice touch. And look, they do feel very, very nice. Even the luggage pass-through here is like full-grained Spanish leather. Does it need to be? Absolutely not. Is it? Yes. So yeah, if you do want to carry a backpack and you are dressing up a little bit more and you want a backpack to complement what you are wearing, whether it be a suit or just like a nice shirt and jacket, I think that the Harbour London Commuter Backpack is a great option. This bag is from Emigre. It's their Boston bag. It's nice. It's also not cheap. 725 Australian dollars this will set you back, which is probably around 460 US dollars. So we've got a premium bag on our hands here, and this is part of their business range, so of course it makes it into this video. And this is the travel bag. This is the bag for the person that goes on overnighters or off to conventions, and I think this is a very sharp looking bag. I like it a lot. So let's check out the dimensions. So this measures in at 17.5 by 12 by 6 inches or 45 by 30 by 16 centimeters. It's 3.6 pounds or 1.63 kilos. It's 21 litres and has a 3-year warranty. So when you are paying this much for a bag, you have to ask yourself, well, what am I getting? And in this case, you are getting materials, build quality, design, and of course, brand name. But you know, those are all valid things, and if they can charge for it and people are happy to pay for it, well then, you know, everybody wins. But the material here is a high tenacity Robic material made from 100% recycled nylon. It's bluesign and GRS certified. On the inside, there is quite a nice feeling and very durable nylon fabric, which is 100% recycled with a TPU coating, and that'll handle moisture and water resistance. And that's also bluesign and GRS certified. Elsewhere, you'll find YKK zippers, custom Duraflex buckles, a Cobrax snap button, LWG certified leather loops as the securing straps, and webbing, which is also made from recyclable nylon. And there's plenty of room for organising your day-to-day work essentials as well as all of your overnight kit. In fact, there's such good organisation that you might be able to do away with packing cubes and just use the sort of inbuilt packing cubes for your, I don't know, for your undies and your socks or whatever. But plenty of room for everything you need, including a laptop compartment and an external quick access pocket, some good visibility with that grey contrasting liner. And there are several ways to carry this bag as well. Of course, you can carry it in briefcase mode, which I think is very sharp, or you could fork out a bit of extra cash for the backpack straps and turn it into a backpack, or use the shoulder strap and throw it over your shoulder. You also get a little luggage pass-through, and I love the way they've done this. They've actually turned it into sort of their trademark. I think it's a really cool way to do a luggage pass-through, to give it a little slash, give it a bit of attitude. I really like the look of this bag. I think that sort of squareness, it makes it really bold. It's a really bold looking design. It's sort of confident. And I'm definitely going to use this on my next sort of overnighter, whether it's for business or pleasure, I can't say, but I'm definitely going to give it a go. And I think whether it's my colleagues or my family, everyone's going to be very impressed with me. Emigre, worth checking out. A new brand to me, I must admit, but very impressed with what I've seen so far. And I think aesthetically, you can get away with this whether you're in business casual, completely casual, and then all the way up to wearing like a full-on suit. I think this will look just fine. And our final business bag is from Ucon Acrobatics, and it is their Jasper medium backpack. And I have chosen this one for the Commuter. This is actually their Commuter version. A lot of people will ride their bikes to work, whether they're wearing a suit or not. They will, you know, jump on their bike in the morning and ride through the city. And so I've chosen this one because it's actually made out of a tarpaulin material, so it is going to keep everything very waterproof. You've got that roll top that we see on a lot of bike bags, but this material is just, I mean, they use it in welding, you know, so it's tough, and it feels tough. So it's gonna keep the water out, which means that you can have confidence that if you're on your bike and you get caught in a bit of rain or a lot of rain, whatever is in your bag, your laptop, your iPad, whatever you've got is going to remain dry, or your clothes that you're going to change into once you get there, and you hopefully have a shower before you go and mingle with everybody. But you can trust this bag, so that's why this is included in here. This comes in at 47 by 30 by 12 centimeters. It's 16 liters. It weighs 1,180 grams. So as well as that tarpaulin material, the rest of the materials are very interesting because Ucon is actually one of those brands that has a real eco sense about them. They're very environmentally friendly in the other businesses that they engage to help them with manufacturing and the materials that they use. So a lot of this is made out of recycled and upcycled materials. The webbing bands are 100% recycled polyester. The laptop compartment is made of upcycled neoprene, and that metal hardware is 100% iron, which isn't something you see often in a bag. I think that's very interesting. There's some reflective points around the material, so if you're riding home at night, you're going to be nice and safe. Well, you're going to be more safe, you're going to be visible. And the inside is kind of just a big bucket, but they have this detachable admin compartment. It's attached by hook and loop, and you can use this as your laptop compartment, and you can do a bit of organizing of things here. There's also this key lash here. So this is where your organization comes from, while the rest of the bag just works really hard to be waterproof. And you'll notice there's lots of little attachment points and some leashes to attach things on the outside. This is for things like helmets or maybe big jackets. So if you don't have enough literage on the inside, there is the option to carry things on the outside. There's no back panel, but there is some good cushioning with an airflow channel, and these shoulder straps are nice and beefy. Also comes with a sternum strap, which is a must for a commuter backpack. But overall, I just think that this looks acceptable as a business commuter backpack. I mean, people are going to know that you rode in on your bike, but they're going to know that you rode in with a nice backpack. So there you go, whether you have to dress up at the office or you don't have to dress up at the office, there are lots of options for business bags for every occasion, for every need. And you don't have to settle for the bag that they gave you for free at the gym or at that last conference. You can do better. You can do better than that. Of course, there are lots of professionals out there that won't require a backpack like this because they wear a different kind of uniform, or maybe like me, they actually make their living making videos. So sort of a camera bag would be your tool of choice. But by and large, for the office worker, I think that these are all really good options, and there are plenty more options out there as well. But I just wanted to show you some that I had on hand that I think have something sort of special about them, and hopefully introduce you to some new bags and some new brands. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. And if you want a little bit more Rushfaster in your life, well, you can subscribe to this channel, or you can sign up to our email newsletter. Our free newsletter lands in your inbox every 2 weeks and has all of the latest carry news from around the world, as well as some of the best deals and our latest videos. And we give away a lot of the gear that we feature on this channel all the time to our subscribers just for being subscribed. So if that sounds like a good deal to you, then check out the link in the description below and join the thousands of others on our email subscriber list. If you've seen anything that you've liked in this video, there are links in the description to everything that we've mentioned, so check that out. If you use one of those links to make a purchase, it does go a long way to helping the channel and the work that we do here, so we appreciate that. But until the next one, I'm Roland from Rushfaster, and this has been Better Bags for Working Professionals. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.